Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hi, Nicola, how are you? Hi, Raven. How are you doing today? Hope everybody's having a good day. Hi, Emlyn, nice to see you. Hi, Ginger, good evening. Hi, Jen, nice to see you too. Hi, Lisa, I'm well, thank you. Hi, Maria. I'm good, doing well today. Glad to hear it, Nicola. I am tired today. The energy's been a little bit heavy, like the last day or so, but I'm good. I'm good. I've had a busy day. No complaints. No complaints. I've got a little bit of time before my next session. I haven't posted it yet. I've just been editing the video. So second episode of Manifesting the Better will be coming very soon. This episode is actually all about why I froze and making the decision to leave, and then how I made the decision to leave. Hi, Victor. How are you? I'm healing much better, Ginger, although like my shoulder is now green, like officially green. Still sore, but I've tried with salt baths and doing everything I can to make it heal faster. Hi, Jojo. How are you? Hi, Claudia. That video is the second video in Manifesting the Better. I just haven't posted it yet because I haven't finished editing yet. The new kitty cat, whenever he finds his way up here, he's getting more adventurous every single day. Hi, Anne-Marie, how are you? Hi, Tamara, how are you? Hi, Laura. Hi, Isabel. Thank you. I will post it probably this week sometime, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad, Victor. Thank you. You're hurting. I understand. It's hard when you're wanting your love to come back or waiting, but as I always say, you can't wait. The more you put into you, the more things will align. Hi, Katie Louise. How are you? I did, Anne-Marie. I did. I filmed an interesting little video today by accident. I wasn't anticipating that I would see what I was about to see between karma and tarot. So I'm going to see if I can make it into a little TikTok or reel. They're best kitty friends already. They're chasing each other. They're playing with each other. He's still a little scared, but nothing out of the ordinary. How do you put into you, Raven? Spark new energy, new hobbies, new experiences, new people, putting yourself out there. That's the only way, in my opinion, to manifest the better is you got to keep putting yourself out there no matter what, even when it's hard. The energy has been heavy, Ginger, it has. Oh, you were feeling teary? Hey, Silicons, how are you? I will say this, in the weekly reading that I posted yesterday, the beginning of the week is the tougher part of the week, the first few days. A lot of guilt, a lot of sabotage, a lot of heavy energy. But by the end of the week, it's going to get much easier, I think. No, you never give up, Jennifer. You never give up. It's surrender, not giving up. Yeah, Karma's happy with her new kitty friend. Yeah, Laura, new kitty. His name is Taro. T-A-R-O. Japanese for eldest son or big boy. Funny, I call him little boy like I did with Jimmy, but I also call him big boy too. Hi, Ella, how are you? So let's pull some cards. Like I said, I've got about 40 minutes or so. Good morning. How are you? Let's see what's going on. Give me your word of the day, everybody. How are you feeling? What's the word of the day? Mine right now is tired. Green from my green bruise. You feel lighter? Yeah, Raven, you feel fed up. But the thing about being fed up is that you have to mean it. You have to get to a point where you're just like, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, what is the line, you know? It's a roller coaster, Kathy. Ella, you feel tired? I feel tired too, yeah. I think a lot of people are. You feel optimistic? Good. I'm glad to hear that. Chocolate, Maria? I mean, I love chocolate. I know. I'm excited, Sarah. I'm excited. Yeah, a lot of tired. Coconut is your word of the is your word of the day. That's the safe word, Nick. You looking for I was gonna say you're looking for release. Hi Jennifer, how are you? You're funny, Nick. The energy is like a roller coaster, but right now you're enjoying the lighter feeling. Good. I'm glad. Hi Seth. You're new. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. Let's see. You're still in Nick's word, coconut, coconut, coconut. Save me from myself. It's almost like Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice. It's like coconut, coconut, coconut. My mom, actually, the name tarot, my mom liked it because it sounded like tarot, as in tarot cards, and or tarot, right? Depending on how you pronounce it. But when I looked up tarot, T-A-R-O, it is Japanese for eldest son. There's a few meanings, eldest son, and I took away, and big boy. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's such a cutie. So that's how I ended up with that name. So let's take a look and see what's going on in the cards. Now, Dana, I'm going to warn you. I did see the storm card in something that I filmed today. And with the scythe card at the same time. So very sudden something. It'll be interesting. Hi, Emma Louise. How are you? I see a lot of communication energy coming through, conversation energy. So we'll see. Current energy today is the sun. The sun is a yes card. Also a lot of Leo energy. I can't get away from the Leo energy. It's very, very strong, you know? So your favorite card keeps popping. It's just for you, Dana, just for you. It knows how much you love that energy. Okay. Oh, love, unconditional love. Yeah, the sun is masculine energy. It is. It's also like moving forward, right? Now, I did see some interesting romantic vibes, not gonna lie, in the video that I saw today, or the video that I filmed today, or videos, I should say. I saw a lot of next level, having conversations that take things to the next level. Hi, Jude. How are you? So I wouldn't be surprised if that comes through as well. Hi, Kim. How are you? So let's see. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you, Emma Louise. How are you? I'm glad you're well. Yeah, we had a break for a little bit, Dana. We did. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing? Hi, Tiz. Happy Monday. You had a great weekend? Oh, that's wonderful. I hope everybody had a nice Father's Day weekend. You're getting there. Okay, Jude, I'm glad to hear that. The potential or the challenge right now is the Magician, communication. See, I saw a lot of communication cards today in various forms. Eight of Wands, Magician, Oracle cards that express communication. So a lot of manifestation, communication, being clear, making decisions. I see a lot of Two of Swords again, you know, like I see a lot of Phoenix. Actually, I just saw the Phoenix kind of flip over there. Didn't really come out. My mom was okay, Tamara. She didn't say anything actually about Father's Day. Yes, Maria. Interesting question. Maria just asked, has there been much Gemini energy in your cards lately? Yes. I've seen a lot of Gemini energy actually all over the place. Not even in just like cards that I'm pulling, like in random things. It's like Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I'm like, holy. But I mean, we are in Gemini season, right? Unconditional love followed by shadows. It doesn't have to. Just because there's unconditional love doesn't mean that we have to give all of ourselves just because we love someone. You can love somebody unconditionally, but also have boundaries, even though I know that might sound backwards. Hi, Renata. How are you? Hi, Air. I don't know if that's the case, if that she's getting better, but I mean, like, I don't know if it was that significant. if that makes sense. Hi, Phil. Yeah, Gemini in general is communication and Mercury, of course. Yeah. Hi, Anna. How are you? I'm glad you're here, Era. Thank you. So the Magician is Gemini and Virgo. Oh, the birdcage. I said this to somebody earlier, like, sing your song, sing, because this is like feeling trapped. It's almost like somebody has to speak something to let it all out, you know? Yeah, I know. I know. I'm hoping that things get better. I mean, time should help with that in some aspects, right? But the birdcage is about feeling trapped, and we don't want that anymore. We want to feel like we have the ability to be free. Oh, that reading about the shocking. I know, first card that came out, Emma Louise, was shocking. You know, that was the energy, like shocking. And that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not surprised that the cards that I'm pulling right now, that I'm for my TikToks and such, all communication. Yeah. Hi, Jen. Just kind of starting. I don't have a ton of time. I have a session coming up soon. Exactly. Exactly, Nick. Yeah. Hi, Anne. How are you? That sounds like you being trapped in a toxic relationship while having a child together is really hard. It's very hard for people. Very hard for people. Hi, Sunny. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Okay, let's see what we need to focus on today. The Five of Swords. No more headaches. We don't want headaches. No more headaches. Also, it's telling you to put down the sword. Don't engage in any conflict right now. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. So, hi, Cece. How are you? Is it common? It's very common. Very common error. Definitely. Let's see what else we need to know. The Youth card. Okay, I did a reading today that had like the baby card, the childhood card, the youth card. It's almost like this progression, you know, like this growing up or like this maturation even. Yeah, I totally understand. The best thing sometimes is to obviously choose your battles wisely. Hi, Susan. Choose your battles wisely. You know, people always find it so fascinating that I divorced without any divorce lawyers. We didn't argue over money. Everything we did was 50-50. He didn't take half my pension, which he could have. And you can be amicable. It is very possible. You know, and even despite horrific things, you know, even though we had a weird ending to our relationship, we're amicable. We have no beef with each other, no problem. Oh, isn't that funny, Sarah? I think there's a few things, Dana. Like, is it growing up or awakening or both? I think it's both. Hi, Colleen. I think it's both. Your word of the day is cloves for positive energy. Yeah, I mean, like, but that was, you know, that's the way I choose to do things when it comes to like breakups like that. Ola, my friend. You know, and it's the same thing actually, not to toot my own horn, but it's the same thing that the lady from the cat rescue said to me. You know, when I was adopting Taro, she said, you know, oh, it'll take some time, you know, it might be a little bit of a problem of this, that, whatever. And I was like, no, it's all good. I just don't anticipate any bad. I don't want any bad. I don't entertain it. I don't even, it's not something that even enters my mind. And already now within a week, I have best kitty friends. There's no hissing, there's no fighting, there's no nothing. They're sleeping. I woke up this morning and the two of them are sleeping at the edge of my feet, like edge of the bed, you know? Yeah, you're civil with your ex and he ruined you at the time. Forgiveness and growth is everything. It really is. It really is. You're nervous. And that's okay, Louise. Don't be nervous. I've seen that a lot in the readings actually. And it's like, you can't profess to know. You can't worry about the who, what, when, where, why, and how. So yeah, Danny, you walked away and moving forward. Good for you. Good for you. I'm good, Anne, much better. Although my shoulder is green from the bruise, but it's okay. It's okay. The scrapes are healing. It's not as bad as it was, thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah, some people can be. Some people can be, but you know what? I don't let it infiltrate me. And you can do it too, Air. You can. It'll be okay. Recent past is the Ten of Cups, wanting happiness. You know, the thing is about happiness, as I always say, it's one thing to ask for, another thing to allow it. Are you actually willing to allow it into your life? Hi, Hoda. That's the thing. Are you willing? People say they want it, but you have to be willing to open yourself up for it, to experience new things, to allow things to unfold. Hi, Lils. How are you? All right, let's see what else we need to know. Hi, Ikra. How are you? Oh, the kerosene. Yeah, I mean, like, look, this is about igniting a spark in you to have something new. A lot of people are guarded more than they even realize. It can be AR. It really depends on what your, on what your situation is. And a lot of the times the universe gives us, high metallic, gives us signs. It gives us signs. And we either listen to them, and nudge ourselves forward, or we allow ourselves to be held back. But I always call this, hi Eleanor, I always call this perceived openness. People think they're way more open than they actually are. There's this idea, of course I'm open. Yes, I'll do this if, but again, that's a condition. I'll go on that date if, I'll open myself up to this if, well, then that's not really being open. That's being, in an energy of expectation, right? Hi, Chuck, how are you? Thanks, Deb, I appreciate it. Yeah, me too. I'm well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You always say you're open, but you're not. It's common. But what other choice do we have sometimes? You can't live life behind walls. Walls don't do anything. Hi, Ali. How are you? Walls don't do anything other than keep you stuck and unhappy. And let's look at the strength position. Justice, equal giving and receiving and balance. That's just keeping business hours. Yeah, exactly. But Anne-Marie, let me point out something that you just said, and I'm not picking at your words, it's just me being a Virgo. You said, what can I tell you, Kelly? The cake mildewed while I was waiting at the top. Did you catch the word that I would change? You said you were waiting at the top. You can't wait. There's no waiting. You can't wait. Waiting is the issue. We're waiting with expectations, and that's the problem. We're waiting for expectations for people to do whatever it is we want them to do, right? So that's being transactional. Exactly, Anna. You're right. I know, Chuck. You're trying to balance the scales, but, it's not always, balance is important, but it's the way in which we look at things, right? It's perspective also. So you'll bake the cake again for yourself, Anne-Marie. I want you to eat the whole cake yourself. The cake is for you. It's not for anyone else. Hi, Veronica. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Hi, Sashnar. How are you? You think you're traumatized. Even when he said that he's ready, you have bombarded him with viral posts of his red flag behaviors. Yeah, and look, that's trying to convince, and that's trying to be right. You got to be careful with that. Hi, Lacey. Well, that tells you it's not a match. And that's the hard part. When we're ready, someone else isn't, or we're not on the same page, it means it's not, you were taught to share. But the thing is, though, Anne-Marie, is that, no, I know, I get it. But there's a difference between sharing and overgiving and expecting. And again, it's expectations are the root of all problems. Always the root of the problem. You have to be really careful with the energy right now with this justice or this balance, is that there's so many people who don't believe in the balance or don't believe that they can have what they want. And when you're not believing, when you're in disbelief, you're not manifesting the things that you quote unquote want. You get in your own way. Yeah. But that doesn't justify it, Anne-Marie. And I say that to you with love. It doesn't matter whether you're a Cancer or that's not your love language, actually. I don't mean to pick at that. That's not love languages. Love languages are how you like to receive love, not how you like to give love. So if I say, what's your love language? Is it that you like physical touch? Is it that you like words of affirmation? Is it that you like quality time with someone, like for them to give you their time or for them to give you gifts? So that's different. But if we're talking about how we love other people, giving is not the love language. But the thing is, we can't love people the way we want to be loved. We have to love people the way they want to be loved. And just because we like to give doesn't mean that that's what they like to do. And that's where we get into the expectations. So, hi, Sarthak, how are you? Sorry, Air, what was it specifically that I said? Because I've said a few things. I apologize. Oh, I'm so glad, Jennifer. Hi, Jen. Jennifer and then Jen. That's when I went from one to the each. Yeah. I know, Henry. It's all good. It's all good. But again, it's one of those things that we have to be really mindful of. And Cancers, I mean, I say it respectfully. My ex-husband, Cancer, did the same thing with me. He loved me the way he wanted to be loved, not the way I wanted to be loved. And that's what caused so much difficulty between us, you know? So everybody has a way that they like to be loved, and we have to respect that. So that's a tough one, Jasmine. Basically, the issue is boundaries. It's not about I mean, yes, you can forgive, but you have to make a boundary. Eleanor just said, I've learned to accept free will and keep going when others are not involved. Everybody has the right to choose what they want. If they don't want to engage, they don't have to. If we're overgiving and they don't want to receive it, they don't have to. And you're right, everybody has free will, Eleanor. Let's take a look at the near future. What is my love language? I like words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch. You told them you need communication on and off. And if they don't provide that, then you have to be the one that says, this doesn't meet my needs, right? So the near future is Page of Cups. Page of Cups. I just like to know where I stand, is how I would describe it. I like to know where I stand. It's not even about flirting. I just like to know where I stand. If I don't know where I stand, then, you know, then there's an issue. But the Page of Cups is about believing in miracles, allowing things to happen, to be surprised by nice things. And what else? The tools. You have all the tools to manifest the things that you want. You have the resources, you have what it takes. But ultimately, it's about applying it. Those are yours as well, Kat? Yeah. I like to know where I stand. I like quality time together. That's really important to me. And of course, physical touch. I don't know anybody who wouldn't want physical touch, but I mean, who am I to say? I don't know. Maybe that's not important to some people. Your love language is be around me when I want be around me, but when I want my space. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's the balance, Vikra. You have time together, quality time together, and then you have your own space. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What else do we need to know? Suggested approach. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is equal giving and receiving and balance, right? Another minor arcana version of the Justice card. It's also like investment. You want to invest wisely, right? You would like a return on your investment, but if you're not getting that return, then something has to be decided, right? But Ikra, that's the Taurus in you, because Taurus do like their alone time. They do like to kind of fall off the face of the earth and, you know, nap, watch Netflix, do their thing, and then they kind of like regenerate themselves through that. So, what are you cooking, Ann? Aquarius is cat-like energy. Be close, but don't breathe on me. Yeah, can be. Depends on the person, right? And here's the bodybuilder card. The bodybuilder card means we're going to build our investment. It takes time. It takes time. I like alone time too. I have to admit, I don't mind being by myself. I can be that hermit, that Virgo energy, obviously. But I do like quality time as well. I don't have to be glued to somebody 24/7, but I do like a consistent time being spent together. Oh, nice, Anne. Sounds good. Now, what do we need to know is the Nine of Pentacles, feeling good in your own skin, self-worth, self-value, self-respect, pouring the energy into yourself, doing things that make you feel good about yourself. And here's the Diamond card, creative force, being creative, knowing that you are brilliant and that you shine, you bring light. You keep meeting guys with the same birthday, Tauruses. Yeah, Veronica, because Taurus is your, obviously it's like your sister sign. It's your axis. So, but everything, you're right, Dana. Everything's about balance, right? That's a lot of earth signs need time alone. I think that's true. Oh, I see. It's raining there. Opposites attract. They sure do. Hope and or fear is the Tower. Now, I'm not surprised this came out earlier in a session that I was in, right in this position. Look, nobody's hoping for a Tower moment, but everybody's fearing the Tower moment. And I do think that the Tower moments are coming through right now for a reason, right? I mean, I had that last week. My goodness, the last couple of weeks I've had Tower moments. But honestly, it does make us better and stronger as long as we respond to them. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Blessings. That's really tough. Earth sign with an earth sign can be exhausting. I think it depends on the earth signs. You know, I think it depends on the earth signs. I think that Taurus and Virgo always have a nice connection. I always believe that. Out of all the earth signs together, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Virgo and because I've had Taurus. I've dated Capricorn before. I've even tried Virgo. I don't think Virgo and Virgo is always the easiest. I think Taurus and Capricorn can find peace with each other. I've seen that before. But if I had to rank it, I would say Virgo and Taurus, then Taurus and Capricorn. Your own sign, it's always tricky because it can really go either way, you know? So let's see. There's the chess card. We have to be strategic right now. But if you try to control it, you get the Tower moments. That's the problem. You know? Let's take a look at what is the probable outcome. August Virgo, September Virgo, and they are different, Vasila. That is true. I mean, I would definitely say that you can tell an August Virgo versus a September Virgo. Taurus and Sagittarius is tough. It is. Yeah, I agree. And that goes for Virgo and Sagittarius, dating wise as well. I've experienced that myself. As friends, it's different. Friends, it's not hard. I find that dating, it is for some reason. But it also depends on your chart. Keep in mind, we can't go necessarily just based on sun signs. Yeah, because I mean, like Aries and Virgo, not necessarily on paper, but they can be. I've had nice connections with Aries before. It depends, Blessings, on what people believe in cusps. Like if you believe in cusps, not everybody believes in cusps, right? So, all right, let's take a look at the probable outcome. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you, walking towards things that are better, Let's double it. I said cusp, but sure, cuffs work too, Henry. Cuffs work too. Love it. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, so you're a Taurus. One of your male friends for life is Virgo. He always understands. I do feel like Taurus and Virgo placements just really bond well. And that's not just sun signs. That can be like moon signs too, like sun, moon, right? So let's take a look. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve us. Ah, the Unknown card. Whenever I see this, I think to myself, she's almost like crying, but she's not. I think it's just her makeup. I don't know. I think it's more like the crystals on her eyes. But it does have this feeling of like not knowing what's next. And that's okay. But we can't know everything. Hi, anyways. How are you? Your son was born March 21st. He's totally half Pisces and half Aries. I'm a believer of cusps, but not everybody is, right? So, is there a mask on the card? Like she has crystals. There's like crystals on her eyes. October Libra and April Taurus. I think Libra and Taurus, I mean, they're both Venus, right? So they have the one, you have to remember that Taurus is like the tangible, like the earthly side of Venus. And then the Libra would be like the ethereal, like head in the clouds kind of thing. Things could be better. I hope they are better for you. Hi, Nicholas. Yeah, they have the energy of both sides for sure. And are there feathers? Yeah, there's feathers. There's feathers down below. Yeah, talking about Taurus, Mike, everyone, it was calling you. It was calling your name, right? Oh, I see. I see. Well, she said cuffs because I said cusps. She heard cuffs. Your husband isn't into readings at all. Totally understand. Not everybody is. Hi, Lucia. I'm well, thank you. How are you? Let's get our last 2 cards here. So the Unknown, 8 of Cups, Dear John. The Dear John letter, the famous Dear John. Saying goodbye to something, letting go. Eleanor said, hi, Mike. Catwoman, leather, and cuffs. Perfect, Anne-Marie. Ooh, the thunderstorm. This says power shift. Power shift. Yeah, oh, the Dear John. And this is a Scorpio energy. I've seen a lot of Scorpio energy actually coming through recently. Oh, these are 5s. 5. Mike says, hi, Eleanor. You're funny, Emery. Walk away from what doesn't serve you, John. Yep, you got it. You got it. But look at these 5s. There's a power shift. It's almost like not doing the same old anymore. Can't. At a certain point, it has to shift. Something has to click. Something has to move. Something's got to give. So we shall see. It's a little early for cuffing season. Yeah, Nick just said. It's going to be early Mars. Oh, Mars and Virgo. Yes. Sorry, I meant to read the sign that went with it. Love a good thunderstorm? Yeah, I'll wash away the old. If nothing changes, nothing changes, right? And it takes guts, and it takes consistency, and it takes time, and it takes effort. Nothing happens overnight. It just doesn't. But anything can happen in due time. Absolutely, Dana. Hi, Johnny. How are things in Montreal today? Oh, Mike, aren't you sweet? Mike just said cross-platform greetings. I'm blushing and batting my baby blue eyes. That's right, Eleanor. We got to let the seed grow. Yeah. All right, everybody. I better get going because I do have a session in a few minutes. I got to do a couple things. And check in with the kitty cats and see what they're up to. They're good, Lucia. They're good. They're best kitty friends at this point. We've had no kitty drama, no fights. They're getting used to each other, playing with each other. Like I said, I woke up this morning and they were both sleeping at the end of my bed together. Not like cuddling, but like close to each other. I've taken some nice pictures and some video, and I'll see if I can post some. I took a really cute video today of Taro sleeping in Karma's favorite spot, and she discovered it. It was pretty funny. Yeah, me too, Veronica. Thank you, Henry. Good to see you too. You too, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Aw, thanks, Lucia. You too, Anne. Enjoy your dinner. Veronica, I have to start saying hi, Taro, from Veronica. And then we'll know. And then we'll know. Right? We're going to test it. Yeah. So. Eleanor just said, Mike, you got some nice blues if I remember from the pic. Oh. Yeah, they're doing well, Kazaya. They're doing well. Thank you, Blessings. I appreciate it so much. You too. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice to see you. Thanks, Dana. And like I said, Wednesday I'll be doing readings on YouTube if you'd like a live YouTube reading. If there's enough people, then I'll be on. If there's only like a couple, I'll still do them. It just depends on how many there are. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Fazila, we just did a general collective reading, but we just finished. I'll be doing the live readings, AR, on Wednesday starting at 4 p.m. Eastern. Hey, how are you? Nice to see you. What's new in your world, Justin? I love your videos, by the way. Just love your videos. If you guys aren't following Maximum Skin, former student of mine, he's great, very informative. Love it. Makes me proud. What time zone? Eastern time. So it'll be 4 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, and I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Hi, Jules. I'll probably be back on tomorrow if I have the time. You just wrote your board exam. I'm sure you passed. Justin, I'm sure you did. I can't wait to hear. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. All right, everybody. I better go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, as I hit my watch against the table. Pardon me. Yeah, I was his teacher, Carla. All good, Chuck. I'm on my way out, but nice to see you. I hope everybody has a good rest of your night or their night. And I'll talk to you all soon. So I'm going to say goodbye to Instagram. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye, guys. Okay, YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you, AR. Sending you lots of love. Take care, everybody. Bye.